Hello everyone. We are going to start the English version of our YouTube channel, which we call Hoda Poth. Hoda Poth means the good books. So when we started this YouTube channel in Sri Lanka, to support to a Sinhala speaking audience, especially adults and educators who want to gain the knowledge and who want to use that knowledge to betterment of the children. So we started this channel in Sri Lankan language. But when I travel across the world, when I travel to Asia, when I travel to Africa, Southeast Asia, so a lot of people I met, especially I'm meeting people who are working with the children's literature, the reading, the culture of reading, or education, especially like early childhood education or the primary education. So when I was talking to them about my YouTube channel, they were telling, even though there are a lot of English YouTube channels which are talking about this subject, there's no a YouTube channel which is bringing our own example or really making it as a like a proper schedule to fulfill their needs. So needs of learning more about the children's literature, how to support the children, especially this so-called global south where we are living, needs a lot of information to support and improve their reading culture. So this YouTube channel, what we're starting today, is going to be in English. So far we have done around 50 videos in Sinhala, the Sri Lankan language, but from today we are going to share our thoughts, our views and our ideas in English language. What we are trying to do is to make sure it's not only a one country, it's not only a one language, the whole world, the globe become one reading culture. So our purpose, our discussions and everything built around the culture of reading. We know in Sri Lanka, the Sinhala audience, there are a lot of different kind of stakeholders. Here I expect this channel to be served to especially the young parents who have young kids, and then the preschool teachers, the primary school teachers, the educators, the governments and book publishers, the writers and illustrators. So when we are talking about our content, when we are moving ahead with the future videos, we want to make sure we are talking to all of you, because the culture of reading is not something one particular segment or one particular set of stakeholders can do. So it really required like a collaborative effort. So our effort as good books, the Hoda Poth, what we want to make sure this bring this community together and make sure they have a sufficient understanding and knowledge to support the young generation with their reading. The way we are going to organize, the way we are going to arrange this video is, the first, we will make it like really a curriculum. The first few videos we will talk about why children should read, what happened to their brains, and why parents to be, or the adults to be very much aware about the importance of reading. So there are a lot of like scientific evidence, the educational evidence, the neuroscience edison, we can certainly talk about. But the first few videos, maybe first 6-7 videos, we will talk about why children should read. What are the research behind, like, to support into that idea. After that, we really want to share more about the children's literature, because we, especially most of our global south countries, it can be Africa, it can be Southeast Asia, or it can be South Asia. So we have a huge oral tradition of storytelling. We have a huge tradition of stories. But still, when you look at like the modern children's literature, you will find our book publishing industries are quite behind. We really couldn't compete, or we really couldn't really go into that kind of a league to perform as a storyteller. So we are going to share more about what are the different type of literature, children's literature, how it matters with the age, how it matters with the teachers and adults need, how it matters with the child's interests, and so on and so forth. So after that, maybe we'll start to talk about like how you can use books with the children and teachers and parents, how they can like make the book useful for the children's life. So I just want to give a little glimpse of like what you can expect from this channel. So the most important thing, you may have seen so many English channels, the most important thing is this content is applicable to the people who are living in the same like me. I'm from South Asia, so it can be anyone from South Asia, it can be to Southeast Asia, it can be to Africa, because when I travel in these countries, that is what I heard. There was a great need of such a YouTube channel as I do in Sinhala language. So this is expansion. So we are going to move ahead from our little island, and we want to talk to the global audience, and stay tuned. Since we are doing a lot of content work for the Sinhala language, we may not be able to do like more frequently in the initial phase, but we are really looking forward to do at least every 2 weeks for this English episode. But in next couple of months, we really want to make sure at least we are meeting you once in a month. Meantime, make sure, if you have any questions, if you want me to answer to any of these questions, since I have traveled to many of these countries, we are like we are in South Asia and Southeast Asia and somewhat like East Africa, so I will be able to provide you like some contextual answers also. But to do all these things, please make sure you subscribe to this channel, and as well as you share this link, you share this video with all the parents, young parents who are having children in age 1 to 8, and to all the school teachers and to the preschool teachers. So once we build this little community, and then we can make sure we are building on that one, and we are making sure our part of the world, the so-called poor countries, so-called developing countries, so-called global south, is equipped with the knowledge to support to the younger generation with reading. Because of that, this younger generation will be able to comprehend the world, to understand the world in a much better way. So we are looking forward, and again welcome you to this YouTube channel, Hoda Poth. Looking forward to meet you soon.